Every week there's kind of a little joke I do with the studio audience here where I say, oh, don't worry, you'll never be a camera pointed at you over the course of the show. When do we ever show the audience on Mock the Week? Only when we had Andy Murray, and none of you are Andy Murray. Do you remember that joke from earlier on? Well, tonight, one of you is Andy Murray. Ladies and gentlemen, in the audience tonight, Wimbledon champion Andy Murray! And thank you both for joining. Congratulations. How are you, Up?
Yeah, good. How are you doing?
Very, very well. Very, very well.
Imagine if he'd gone, no, I'm shit. Am I allowed to ask Andy a question?
You are? Yes, I believe you are.
You kept looking at notes between the... Were you slowly working your way through the Chilcot report? It's 2.6 million words! I've got to get through at some point!
I got a question as well. This is a bizarre question. How many bananas do you eat during a game? Because they eat bananas, right?
Yeah, they do. They do. Well, obviously, you're turning to me here. Well, yes. As an elite athlete, I often eat bananas and chocolate bars. And it's delicious. Sorry, yes. How many would you get to? Is that still a thing?
Yeah, well, like one.
It depends on the length of the match, because during the Tsongas match, that's 4 or 5 bananas. That's a 4 or 5 banana game right there, you know what I mean?
Well, for you it might be, but one.
Right. If we were talking about chips, that might hurt, but bananas sound like, oh, it got me 5 a day.
Hi, everyone. What is the most shocking thing you've done under the towel?
When you threw the tennis racket into the crowd, it's a gamble, wasn't it?
Did you try and see it? Did you overarm it? Because that would be even...
No.
Because I've got tickets to see the javelin at Rio 2016. I'm absolutely shitting myself.
Yes, now that we've done our informal press conference, we start with a round call. If this is the answer, what is the question? On the board are 6 categories. By the way, welcome all the way from South Africa, Loyiso. It's a pleasure to have you here, Loyiso.
Thank you.
Welcome. Which category would you like?
Home news.
Home news it is. The category is home news. The answer is 12 days. What is the question?
How long is Andy Murray gonna party after his won Wimbledon?
We'd like to believe so. Not the correct answer to this situation.
Is the question, if I say the phrase, Miles Jupp and Dara Briain riding a camel naked, how long until that image leaves your mind? And I found out the hard way.
Is it how long ago did Andy Murray put laxatives into Djokovic's breakfast?
Harsh. But suspiciously true.
Is it how long does it take John Chilcot to write a text message?
So how long is the average journey from London to Brighton currently on Southern Rail?
What is the name of the Craig David song which ends with a verse about him being red raw?
That is an image I can't get out of my head now.
Is it how long does it take to defrost Ivan Lendl?
How much longer was my suitcase's holiday than mine?
Is it how old are French people when they lose their tails?
No, it's not. That's not the answer. Our next round is called Picture of the Week. I show the panel a topical image and ask them to tell me what's happening. So, what's going on here?
Is it Murray showing Tim Henman how bath time is different?
Is Andy Murray going to be cryogenically frozen and then brought back when Novak Djokovic has retired?
Sorry, Andy. I know what it is. Andy's from Scotland. They don't get too much sun over there. He's enjoying the reflection of the trophy.
I'm assuming that's the picture he's put on eBay.
He looks like a centaur. He looks like his legs bend backwards in that bath. That must be why he covers the court so quickly. If his legs backwards, you can never love me, my friend.
He always plays on Centaur Court.
Yeah, bravo.
That trophy, you could fit your head inside. Have you toyed with putting your head in the trophy and playing Nightmare?
Oh my God, amazing.
I haven't actually, no.
When you get home, you are going to have the time of your life.
Have you put the baby in the trophy? Have you put the baby in the trophy? You've surely put the baby in the trophy.
She doesn't fit.
Oh, the baby.
We tried, but...
That's nice. I'm delighted to hear it. Of course you had it.
I have a difficult... Congratulations, by the way, Mr. That's what you say before you dig into someone. I have difficulty appreciating tennis because every point and every set and everything you do in tennis is in silence and absolute concentration. Right? You know how many goals Jamie Vardy would score if people just shut up before he kicked the ball? No? Yes? No?
I feel you've not been watching Andy, who has a distinctive monologue running. This is not a man who hides his emotions. Like, oh, this is going so badly.
What he does is he invites people...
But now it seems to have turned. Yes, it's turned. Now it's gone badly again. It's turned again. I've lost the point. Jesus, it must be exhausting, began to work.
There's people in your box that you've invited, and then you just shout at them. Do you know what, mate? Unlucky, but you're about to get a taste of your own medicine. You Scottish... No,
I'd love you to come on.
Why are you doing this today? Why did you make me do this, Mum? Sorry, that wasn't about you. That was just my own problem. Why is there a pineapple on top of the trophy?
Is it a pineapple? Is it a pineapple on top of the trophy?
Yeah, it's a pineapple, yeah.
Is it because you meant to fill it with lilt? Try that tonight, after the baby. You know?
We keep presuming that they just give you this thing. Presuming the thing is now back in a safe somewhere. Do you get to have it for any period of time?
That was the last time I saw it, actually. Yeah.
Where the hell is it?
You get like...
Did you turn away and then come back and what? The trophy's gone? Because this may not be the place to tell them.
We've told you the trophy has got a no nudity rule. We are taking that away from you.
This trophy has not seen a penis in 127 years. Not now. They took the trophy away. Did they give you a replica of it?
Yeah, a small one, yeah.
Can you fit your head in that one?
What can you fit in that one? Cut the mic out. You need it. Does anyone wish to answer further questions? Sorry, we had the lights go down.
What are you meant to be answering?
You were supposed to actually go, what's going on here? I think we've blown the gap. We know what's going on in here, right? So anyway.
What's going on here is we're offending the only person that's done anything good in Britain this year.
That is very true. Yes, this is a picture of Andy Murray after winning his second Wimbledon title, making the first British man to win multiple Wimbledon singles titles since Fred Perry in 1935. Did you watch the match?
Of course I watched it. He's here.
Yeah. By the way, how many towels did you steal this year? How many towels did you like? Because there was a thing.
Yeah.
About people,
like won a match, I steal, yeah.
That's fair enough, isn't it? You know, because it's weird. It's like people came to all the players and said, the very, you know, apparently the towels are going missing. And every player, yourself, actually, it was Serena. I forgot who the other players. All went. Yeah, we steal the towel. That's what we do. Like, what are you going to do? Give me back the towel? Like, they don't come in and go, yeah, I'll give you the towel back. No towel, yeah. All right. Send it to a local school, oh yeah.
I used to like Roger Federer because he used to be called Roger Feder. But then he met another Roger Federer, but he was determined to be Federer.
That's a good joke, man.
Get the sense, Loyiso, you've finally begun to get why Milton is here. Who cracked a rare smile after Andy's victory?
It was Ivan Lendl, wasn't it?
It was Ivan Lendl, yes.
A man who makes Mr. Spot look like Graham Norton in terms of his... It must be awful. You're going to think, why is he so good? And it's because, actually, it's like being watched by Lord Voldemort, I think.
He brought his dental floss with him.
Yeah.
It was a relief when he moved, because for the first 2 sets I was thinking, is he alive? I thought he died a few days ago. You're doing a kind of weekend at Bernie's. I'm sure he's a nice man, but...
He's lovely. And the C on his cap stands for charismatic.
How did the other Brits do at Wimbledon?
Great.
Sue Barker kept her job.
She did. Doesn't go last year, but she still got it this year. There you go.
They nailed it.
They did indeed.
Heather Watson won.
Heather Watson won in the mixed doubles, yes. Gordon Reid in the men's wheelchair singles, Gordon Reid and Alfie Hewitt for the men's wheelchairs doubles, Jordan Wiley for the women's wheelchair doubles, and Greg Grzeski in the invitation men's doubles. I don't know why that would include in that one.
Greg Grzeski?
Greg Grzeski
He's
won.
still going.
Still going.
God, Greg Grzeski, Tony Blair and Pokemon is back. What a time for the 90s.
The 90s were great, weren't they? Let's do it all again.
No, that's not.
Okay, fine. At the end of that round, the points go to Josh, Hugh and Milton. Now we come to scenes we'd like to see, so if everyone can make their way over to the performance area. I'll read out this week's topics, then we'll see what our panelists can come up with. Okay, here we go. The first subject is unlikely things for a sports commentator to say.
And there you have it. Andy Murray has won his 2nd Wimbledon. Thank you for watching. I'm Tim Henman. This is the worst day of my life.
Let's see what the batsman does with this ball. He's nicked it. Give us back our ball.
Well, he's really got on the end of that. He has hit that ball a long way, long way back into the crowd. That is dreadful snooker.
Rooney to Vardy. Back to Rooney. To Vardy. No, neither of them can open that packet of sandwiches.
And the results for the Russian doping tests have come out. I must say, those are some good drugs.
So lovely to see Quidditch finally in the Olympics. Look at all the proud, proud virgins.
Usually Bouchard hits the backhand. That is a fantastic shot. Well done, the cameraman. Low angle, perfect view of her knickers.
So you join us here for the opening ceremony of Rio 2016, and the stadium is rocking, mainly because they haven't finished building it yet.
Yes, this Grand Prix has been cancelled, but I've managed to catch a wasp under this paper cup.
That's a bullseye, and you know what that means? I won't be buying a pie from Greg's again.
McIlroy takes out the driver. Uber aren't going to be happy about that.
Look at all these athletes in peak physical condition. If I could see just one of them naked, I would die happy.
And with 1 lap to go, the pacemaker drops out. Where the fuck is my pacemaker?
Okay, the next topic is things you wouldn't read in a romantic novel.
Kim turned to Andy and said, "Yes, of course I will." Andy said, "Thank you for making me the happiest man in the world."
At the end of that round, the points go to Josh, Hugh and Milton. And that's the end of the show. Our thanks to Miles Jupp, Ellie Taylor and Loyiso Gola. Thanks as well to Milton Jones, Hugh and Josh Widdicombe. But the winner of the very important, really impressive, and we're really proud of this, winner of the Mock the Week. This is one of the most special trophies currently existing at the moment. It's the Mock the Week episode 155 winner. And there can be only one winner of this trophy, and it is, of course, Andy Murray, ladies and gentlemen. The man's a proper trophy. How will I've got to, you know, I'm going to bring it to you, Andy. I'm going to bring it to you, Andy. I'm going to bring you this trophy. I'm going to get this trophy to you, Andy. How am I going to get up there? No, I've got to get up there. I've got in the full tennis style, yes. Oh, here, hang on, seriously. Oh, this is the way they do it. They love doing this shit. You can't stop them. Wait, oh God, that one was broke. That chair's breaking. Hang on, we'll wait. Lovely. Oh, sorry, hang on. Right. Oh, no, thank you. You're very kind. No, lovely. Okay, over up here. No, hang on. Lovely. I've gone too far. You're there. You're there. You're there. Sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, the trophy was Andy Murray! Thank you for watching. That's all from Mock the Week. Good night!